Oh man, I'm excited for this one, guys, because these two teams, they've met so many times in the past, and on top of that, there's so much history between them. You know, like Mako and Boaster alone.
A little bit concerning now to go up against DRX, who have looked formidable so far.
Yeah, I've enjoyed watching DRX, and I think a respectable game that they had up against NRG. Off to the races we go, and Boaster, the Guardian on B, denying any scale up from DRX, trying to play through the smoke, but he's not letting that happen all too easily. This would need something close to a miracle, and Alpha there will catch it in the end. A little lackluster approach there. Boaster, I mean, half lost on his seat, but certainly not in the server.
He's barely got dressed, and he's still dropping a beautiful opener here in the pistol. Again, beautiful read from Fnatic to have bodies in the right place, anticipating this.
Felt a little bit red by
Fnatic.
Fnatic.
Again, just to build upon that, you see the veto, and you are probably a little bit worried. This has been a map that Fnatic have struggled with. I think, what, 5 different comps over the last 6 or 7 appearances.
Now, Kayak is a name that, as you kind of alluded to there, that Bayer was discussing, Kuka on the desk. And I'm certainly with her. Yes, you can give him a little bit more leeway, but if you want to be Rook of the Year, you gotta be able to deliver in the big games, which is going to be something like this. Now, Fnatic under pressure on the site. Crashy's removal means that Qeon has to play it forward. This man's been naughty so far. The DRX are firing back into 2v2. HP a bit of a problem, but Kayak, you got to keep your composure here. They're already backpedaling away.
Yeah, able to slip away with the spike.
But I quite like the positioning from Freeing. You have to try and make something happen for yourself here. If they sat in more standard, you're not going to get much out of it.
Yeah,
but
nobody's passing through window, though.
No, which makes it, I don't want to say done for, but I guess the cam's going to be complementary. Kayak is low. It's just 2 classics we have to work with. First tap. See that reaction. Cam invested. Owl drone at the same time, but does get a tag.
Yeah, confirms that nobody's sticking this, but Kayak, again, he's almost got a 50-50. He has to commit to one or the other. Still not being stuck here. Might be caught off guard.
Freeing's position's fantastic. Putting all the attention down long, and Kayak,
he's got to give it up.
He's giving it up. He's got to walk. Kayak should have just scaled out of here, man. Like, what else are you going to do? He does take one with him, but what a turn from DRX there, Mike. That was brilliant from them. It's 3-2 split, though. He could be caught very dedicated to this. Depends on the timing of that TP away. He's got a couple more seconds to play with. That should be about. It's a missed shot. He has to rescind away. Does actually, no, it wasn't a missed shot. It was just a tag. Flashback is still alive.
How do they all connect? And again, I mean, actually retreating this. Marco's found the kill, though. He's found a second.
That's a belter from Marco, finding Boaster like that. And now the HP differential is a problem. This is weak-willed from Fnatic, it felt like. That second layer of the hit coming out from DRX, that small pause, was just perfect. As Alpha now taking a walk in. Guardian, yes. Show me something here, Alpha. We've been waiting to see him come online, but he's being toyed with, spotted out, and that window pretty much shut at this point.
Yeah, maybe give it an exit here to do some damage, but forced back now by the dart, and even some chip damage done. Yeah, actually taking a lot of damage from Marco. Up to 8 HP now, has to retreat away as soon as DRX get onto site. Put that in motion, allow for potentially a spam on the mid-walk.
Yeah, that's true. Big info, big ult though, and here comes the burst off the back. Does this work out? It does. Bane already denying Kayak, who had his ult, who was instrumental in this. Sight under control, smoke in place. You're looking at the flank next in line. Slow and steady progress, but Freeing is watching this, seeming very aware of the high chance it's happening. If Kayak's already walked this way, why wouldn't more? Keep your head down. Freeing cannot let up. Check on the cam to draw the attention, potentially trying to bait them in. And a straw!
What?
No way are you doing that, Freeing! That's not the first target, man! What the hell is that sort of shot?
He fully thought he killed Boaster there.
And he got back for seconds. That was won and lost on that. And show me Freeing again. Show me it all day long. Do we bring in Bogdan's Law if it's Boaster on the op? I don't know. It has been occasionally like a go-to thing, but can they handle this site hit? DRX are absolutely all-encompassing. There it is, dropping off the package and dipping. Crash is finally getting on the board though, taking away Freeing. Gets a little bit of stability, at least from that quad side, but this site is not secure. They're going to send in the clone. Pop flash to follow, but no pressure yet.
Good flashes, but he can't follow up on it. Crashies is just left.
Left to die.
Yeah.
There's no support coming. Look at these shots, man. Human's nuts. They are so locked into this. Go save.
I mean, yeah,
Go save.
Kayak's already on his way to C. Alpha's maybe interested in an exit, but all of this util sent through. Again, the clone.
Different map, different time, different roster.
Doing a thing.
Well, this
Currently,
is,
right place.
I was going to say, this is the round that you'd hope the timeout would address something for them.
Goodman again trying to set them up here. Flashback. Close enough by. No connection on this, but a full swing. Flashback removing Qeon and that pit. Now we'll reveal the site. Alpha going to tuck into a corner and try and keep his head down, but Goodman seems aware that there's a chance someone slipped that net, found that timing. And they're exploring other options, right? You've seen that dark over towards A-Long. Kayak still watching the cross, though. And Kayak killing, freeing is big. That's the first time we're seeing kind of a pick on the extremity, a pick on that first initial sight hit. And Alpha, once again, is needed here. Crash is going to try and maybe bait him in a little bit, play him in if they see this. Maybe not. Absolutely not! Yeonmin slicing through them like a hot knife through butter. Where is the resistance, Fnatic? That was the first time we've seen them look even vaguely into a round. Oh, okay. Kayak, gonna pop the ult. I guess I'll do it myself. Spots out one backside. Paranoia. Should be sent through. Double flash just to make sure, potentially, but he's still standing here. Handled. Marco down. Bane now the last one here. A shock dart and a reveal. Smoke on Spike. Holding this. Good timing. Oh my god. Has he
No way.
Has he got Booster with it? He's got the reveal, certainly. Lovely shock dart.
He's gonna combo.
Oh my god. Okay, he's back to the gun, but he's playing the timer. He's playing it like an absolute champ. It's sensational from DRX. A Red Bull clutch. And Fnatic look down and out here.
Like, one of, if not, the only times we've seen that at a global.
Yeah, it is not a common
Now, bear in
occurrence.
mind, he's only died 6 times in 12 rounds. 11, sorry.
Flashback. Yeah, it's just lovely watching these guys play. It's an absolute treat. As Kayak is once again left out in the cold. Planting. Nice timing for the lockdown, though. Will force the hand slightly.
Forced the retreat for sure, but again, Flashback hangs around. He's caught Boaster ahead of it. Gonna be able to get out here. He'll be detained, but he's safe.
He's safe. He's found security. He might get hunted down, but there's still players by window looking to punish his position. They try and swing, and they do. Yeah, Alpha and Crash is trying to do something, but it's a 3v2 here already. Bane. Qeon does go down. This is better. This is much better. Hold on. They need to get to work on that spike. Still a shock dart to play, but you can see that he's not on. They've still got time to play with. Oh, Alpha! Heroics! Heroics at the final hurdle! And just enough time to claw it back. Did he hear you talking
He must have heard me. Absolute heroics from Alpha to find just a second. Look how crispy that first shot is.
God, but it took that level of elevation to get Fnatic their second. This is the first half. Let's find out how quick the second is.
You see both duelists here positioned towards B. They are ready to fight to the death on the back of contact here.
Now, look, I've already run one guillotine line here in France, but that does look like one if these two mid-swing. Oh! Alpha? Ah! Alpha! Okay, maybe there's a fire lit under this man! The Wonder Kid! Giving Fnatic probably their third. Freeing, not gonna have a look in here. Is he back?
I think he might be back.
Guard goes towards A, but I'm pretty sure they can see ahead of this by being here towards Sewer, so gotta keep your eyes towards Flashback. TP in, and Hyunmin's here as well. Boaster is secure for a second, but Flashback able to navigate past him. Not gonna catch him. Boaster on the follow-up. They're dealing with this one now. Not feeling like a secure plant yet. Okay, now with the spike down, can they get away? 3 of them do, leaving just Boaster on the site.
Position here, actually gonna back away. He's able to play his life freeing. Still in garage though, he's gonna find Kayak.
That's a threat. There's still 3 more to clear. Probably going to get the outlaw, so he does at least get some sort of weapon in the hand.
Time's becoming a bit of a concern here. Going to try and get the first half here.
No utility to really lean upon. Boaster takes away freeing, but now the timer starting to become a bigger issue. Another tap, but a great catch. As now Marco's options become 0. Time to back away. It's up to 5. They've converted.
Again, I'm concerned if DRX switch the pace up and take the fight to them in the next couple of rounds.
I agree, and Kayak caught it.
Isolated, yeah.
No man's land, no way out of that. Ooh, Bane, I thought he was on the money for this. Now he's got friends here. Alpha put to challenge. He's like, anyone else going to help me, or am I now solo working this against 2 potentially? 35 seconds. Fnatic, you know I get nervous about this, but they still got util to play and still got the paranoia. The dart, lots of bits to play with. A flashback is locked in, played in the right place, and he doesn't have any fear when it comes to Alpha. Putting him on his toes, 20 seconds now. Barrel now seen. Pre-fire and a shock dart swing from back sight. This is great. DRX looking deadly, but Alpha breaks in. 13 seconds, but down to just 1 man. 10 seconds and a bit of a dream. He's fighting for it though. As DRX, can they do this free?
Oh my God.
Attack is not enough to put down Alpha. You need more than that to take down this man. A Red Bull clutch to save Fnatic again! A bit of a reminder of who he is and what he can do.
Switch up from Fnatic though, here much quicker.
That's a lovely paranoia. That's a lovely paranoia! Qeon caught a little asleep at that. Very rare you see him eyes off the prize, and respect given here. Not going to try and stick around too long. DRX will evacuate the site.
Going to be here to pressure the plant pretty quickly though. Both has got to be careful because this heaven smoke's about to drop.
Playing close on CT. 5v4 retake. Operator going to make that a little tougher. Maybe use it as a tip of the spear, but Kayak just completely evading this one. Human trying to get that gap.
Oh my
it's a
God.
lovely concept, but the backline holds this time. Fnatic again. Slowly but surely bringing us back 7 rounds now to their name. They're making me a bit of a believer now.
It's such a fantastic approach. Come out of the timeout, have a lockdown to give you a free sight from the risk of these awkward engagements. Here's Kayak's actually going to find the fort, remove the operator as well.
This is one of those snowball rounds, right? This is the one that you pay attention to. One away from Hyunmin's ult as well. Early info. Qeon looking to try and secure this, but Hyunmin digs deeper. Finds him, traded. Kayak on the kill. Control over A long. It's being scrambled for, but I think Fnatic have it for now. So just with those trips still in play. Not over-rotating yet, and actually, if anything, that could cause them a couple of issues here. Kayak clearing the path all the way through and going up towards heaven. He's going to keep these 2 players busy from A. Be the thorn in the side, the dagger in the back, but freeing! Takes away both of the plants in. It was traded. DRX quick to this now. Still have ults. Speaking of ults, Crashes has his. It's a secure, it's a safety net. And look who's going hunting. Alpha hopping up towards window. Bane's going to find Crashes, but Alpha is here again. Attention drawn. The executioner himself, the killer himself. The man of the moment falls. It's a 1v1. Kayak up against Marco. But the time is on Fnatic's side. A tap of the spike and Kayak looking to make sure Marco calm under pressure. Denying Fnatic and pushing up to 11. Flashback called in. Operator waiting, posted. 3 players around that corner. It's Alpha to take away the support. Flashback is very alone here. They are coming from left, right, and center. He is in trouble. I don't know if he gets out. He doesn't. Fnatic's timing was perfect. Crunching towards the site, catching him just unawares. Because the other 3 aren't as instrumental. Yes, Hyunmin's, I guess you could work with. You can make something out of it, but the others aren't like an instigator.
Yeah, you either want to be comboing it as you saw DRX in the first half, or at least having rifles to complement it.
Okay.
I think Fnatic were almost anticipating DRX making a move.
It feels like a logical option, doesn't it? But control displayed from Kayak and desperation from Marco. Luckily enough, Bane's there to be able to pick up the rifle. Dart towards long reveals nothing else.
A little bit of misdirection from Boaster.
He's on 19 HP. If that's what he can do for the round, perfect.
30 seconds left.
They are trying to clear through. Fake towards B as well. All of this, I mean,
out the ultimate.
This is really well done for Fnatic in the minds of DRX, but the rifle still stand until then. Starting to fall now, one by one. Hyunmin goes down. It's 13 seconds, plenty of time for the plant. And they are up to double digits. It was 2 at the half. I can't stress it enough.
What a way to bounce back.
I
mean, in true Fnatic fashion.
Yeah, I'm absolutely stunned, man. Because it was not a nice first half.
No.
It was not. I think anyone with a pair of eyes will tell you it was rough watching.
I mean, I was fighting every single atom in my body. Say, well, you can never count them out. Remember, you can never count. But that first half, I was like,
Alpha wasn't there the first half. He's on 21-11. 21 kills, by the way.
Oh, Bane's going to get caught here.
Yeah, there's no escaping that, man. This is something different. Or he gets freedom on long, or he drops the play with the spike. It's... that's rough too. I mean, he's got a corner. He had a corner.
30 seconds left.
This is going to expire before...
Oh,
Spike down.
I mean, a 1-for-1 trade, they'll take that if they're Fnatic. That site on a platter now. Plant with the pick going up. Bane's fancying a go. Did you forget who you're playing? Fnatic, who are you watching that?
Crashies is on the most disgusting lurk, by the way.
Oh, that's filthy. That's filthy. Crashies. What? Crashies. He's not even letting them get to next round. He's sending them there himself. Oh, it's just foul business. Kayak closing it out. We are tied up 11-11. Oh.
One of the best maps to send a double duelist comp forwards on the defense. The DRX have been terrified to do so. Kayak found a wide open sight.
Spots out one backside, and he's confident, right? And why wouldn't you be after this string of rounds you've had? Willing to posture up, one going to come in. Nothing to deny from the other side. DRX do have flashback with his ult. They will have util for this retake. Alpha disconnected from the rest, playing deeper by garage door. Maybe waiting for that late mid presence. Hit that lurk, but needs to depend on his boys to hold this site down if they want to close in regulation. DRX, it's got to be now or it's going to be never on this map. Time to go. Hyunmin going to try and lead the pack forward. Anyone there to trade in? No! Fnatic putting up the brick wall of resilience! 13-11! An unthinkable round-by-round turnaround! You do not see that every day.
Very, very strong start for Flashback in the Haven game, where pretty much everyone was comparable stats-wise, but then when you go into that defensive side, he was shut out completely. So that has to be demoralizing for him as he gets ready to have to deal with Fnatic and also needing to play this Yoru in this comp.
In the green room before, I think the DRX could be a team to understand how Fnatic play this map, but that didn't take into account map 1. We'll see here. Already, no surprises where Fnatic currently reside.
And slowed down even. In terms of the rotation, it's only an extra body in market here. Breeing's isolated. Bane has found a response. Fnatic have at least got in the front door here.
It was a little bit laboured on that, and actually it's allowed the cross towards the site. Plant should be next on the cards, and it is. Marco, Hyunmin to try and work together. The paranoia is still in the pocket. So an opportunity to build from that. Speaking of paranoia, worried about main still. Hyunmin does take the first glance and will find Alpha as he dips back towards site. The paranoia, it's only a near sight. I'll say Boaster is very close by. Hyunmin tries to take a step forward, but it's Marco ready to fall. Great shot. Needs 2 more of those. And he needs them quick. And Fnatic are giving him nothing, playing quite disciplined here. Dipping down on the dart, but going to be caught by Alpha. Fnatic picking up where they left off. Alpha in the feed and around on the board.
They kind of just crumbled. It completely fell apart on Haven.
Look, Alpha did change his name to the final boss of Paris pretty much, so feels like Crashies at least believes. The exchange, ooh, good shots on both sides, honestly. Can't be mad about that one. They ain't going to be held in place here. As the progress towards middle continues on. Spike is isolated.
The trade's actually given Chronicle the rifle, so now everybody on Fnatic is well equipped here.
He's see a barrel on main. I think he might have done. But Flashback is here. And Boaster now reconsidering his pathing potentially, but mid's no better secure. But he does catch a driven Bane. Brilliantly tempoed on this. We know that Fnatic will take their time.
Look where they're going. Both players committed towards A site. Fnatic are going to wrap through spawn. Freeing has to go nuclear.
Oh, God. And you're feeling that silence over on A now, especially. Right? They've already cleared through out of main.
He can't go any further here.
This is the only corner that he's got to play from. He can't give this away. The site gets cleared too. He's going to hear this all behind him. But the spike is still with Boaster. They have to continue this path. Great work from Freeing. The last field defense from DRX. And he's digging deep. 10 HP. He can back away. Job done. Bring in the rest. Someone help him out. 15 seconds. Maybe Fnatic's tempo and timing finally will be their downfall. I love their calling. But the isolation on Boaster and that heads-up work from Freeing was exceptionally well played. I mean, we did say it did look quite... I mean, that first half of Haven, fair enough, yeah, it was a bit dead, but you do need them to be pumped up here. Get that mental right. Slap in the face from Qeon, ease on.
Bit of passion from Qeon.
Plenty of energy.
To open the start of this one. I think we'll try and follow through on that with the drone.
Look at this again, trying to set this. I actually quite like that they're trying to condition the B main will be tested. But obviously this round, it's probably going to be their downfall here somewhat. Unless Bane can hold back the flood, but it's a lot of one man's play. Big reveal there. He's caused them issues. He's caused them a pause. Flashback. That is unreal from him. Taking away 2, forcing out the res. It's still a 2v4, but they've made something out of nothing. They know about Bane though.
Yeah. I mean, Marco does have a paranoia, but I don't think he's going to be able to set anything up. Bane, he's got another headshot.
He is unwilling to relent. He makes this possible. The Chronicle, the heartbreaker as ever, closes the chapter on hope for DRX quickly enough. Fnatic at 3-1.
It's already worrying now to not see DRX really start to take the initiative, but Kayak now on the back of the reveal will pop the ult, try and find something on the way in.
3 players on this side of the map though. Trying to get that final connection. Freeing is still here. He's going to handle Kayak. Well done. Wants the ult in now. Flashback and connection. This is what the doctor ordered. DRX played a prescription. Slowed down and hindered. And just about everything and the kitchen sink into the matter, but Crashies is on a little bit of a play up in middle. There's some awareness being displayed, but that spike is committed. It's already on that B side. There is no pivot from this point.
30 seconds left.
Fight forward, Alpha. Find us something. He's been cleared. Needed help on that, but no one really could.
Great swing ahead of the dart, actually even
nicely done.
Taking effect here, and it's just Chronicle left now. Expect him to be going forwards, giving away.
Is there to catch, and that should tee up Chronicle and escape while you can, Marco.
30 seconds left.
The killer was on the way, but look at this pivot and look at the adjustment. They still want B. Unwilling to adjust.
20 seconds.
This is very, very late, and the TP was in the right place from Marco, and the positioning good from Bane to at least give away the game. Gonna spot them out, call it out. Marco, right place, wrong time. Caught before he could get away. Qeon desperate to deny. Trying to hold that across, causing bodies to drop, but it's still a 2v2. Flashback on the way, still without operator.
Spike
planted. Lethal, plants in. Trying to stick around as late as they can, pinned to the back of the site. Freeing now with him. Switching out towards that Phantom. Still a flash in the clone. Qeon. Bloodthirsty in this, and he absolutely is! Chronicle! The absolute killer of their hopes in this. Fought tooth and nail for that round. It's hard to handle as Marco has to constantly be ready for what feels like is never coming. On the corner, there are 3 waiting. He dares go for this. In early.
What?
Lovely from Marco! 2 big kills, prepared and ready.
Will not kill my
Rez is there, however.
Flashback also finding a kill, but Crashies will equalize.
Blood in the water, and that B looks like it could be back on the menu, boys. 50 seconds. Do they carry on forward? The paranoia in the back of DRX's minds.
There's no way Crashies clears that, right?
Oh my God, the wall is their downfall this time. Marco! Patience is his virtue. 4 kills in the round. And needed by DRX.
Absolutely. Talk about risk-taking, and it's Marco to find 2 kills like this.
That's so calm doing it too.
Yeah.
But this is 3 in succession from DRX. An aversion to heading back towards B now from Fnatic has proven to be a little bit of their downfall somewhat. It has been their strong suit. And flashback, a quick pick through middle. Nice Chronicle, much play. And that should be a follow-up kill if anything. Actually, yeah, it is. Hyunmin pinning down Kayak towards mid. And this is looking comfortable. This is a confidence builder this round. Hyunmin can't make it out of there in time. We shouldn't be in a 3v2 with a res available, should we?
No.
Free,
hopefully Freeing can find this kill. Alpha's trained his eyes elsewhere.
Freeing. Don't make me a little bit. It's still a 1-for-1 trade, but I guess if anyone, you take away Alpha, which removes the res.
Problem being though, both has got TPs, so DRX are going to have to split their focus a little bit.
Where are you going?
Just waiting it out. A bit in here, but give him the info that still a player towards B.
And he does have 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So this is a lot of time to play with. Maybe waiting on that wall to go down as well, just to add that additional layer. There we go. Does open up that chance for the
30 seconds left.
Should be a fake smoke. Yeah, fancying trying to layer into this, add to the illusion.
Issue being Marco still got paranoia. There's a chance for him to catch him on the plant here. An awkward TP potentially.
Yeah, Bose has been pretty clutch as of late, but
10
this is
seconds
hard.
left.
At 10 seconds, Marco's played this right. Marco's played this very
remaining.
right!
He's still got the plant! He's got the plant!
Time! It's down! It's still game on here. I thought Marco played that to perfection, but I was wrong. Bosa now with a new lease of life, a 1v1. Kane does have Dart, but does it matter when Bosa is doing that? Oh, it felt so close to working out. B Exec, I assume. Pretty powerful with these ults in hand too.
It's going to look pretty all in here on the back of Kayak's ultimate though.
It's gotta be, right? It's just been a spam of ults. Good luck catching this one. Bosa tries to play it forward, and actually Fnatic just finding bodies, dropping them to the ground. Bane can't live through this. Oh, he had to go to the knife. No weaponry to play with. Flashback still trying to be instrumental in this. So he's pinned down one. That man is crying. Who's gonna fall? Okay. Now, all remaining players from Fnatic are on B site itself.
And Marco still got full util, but Fnatic tucked into some really awkward crossfires here. And with an operator. When is he going to swap out here?
Send that in.
Fury for good measure, Marco.
Oh, it's on the money. Crashies. Making it look like a slam dunk here. Flashback, the last one alive. A formality at this point as Fnatic finds stability once again in that B site take. Well, this looks
DRX,
all in.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, making no qualms about this. But Chronicle's going to catch Marco up on the wall.
Yeah. Was it through or off the top of the wall?
I thought it was off the top by what looked like on the X-ray, but yeah, and now you're kind of feeling like the pressure's either going to go towards middle or towards Cat, right? So you got Bosa and Alpha here. Bosa probably first contact on the swing, but then you're looking at Alpha being on to really pull the trigger. Handled. Cover going out. Good work from the Frenzy. Flashback, still trying to go forward here, but Qeon unmoved, unfazed, unkillable apparently. 4 kills there. Just leaving Hyunmin up against 3. The firing squad will stand tall. Fnatic finding the first and the second. Oh, I like this. Pretty brave, but I like it. And it's rewarded. Kayak gonna claim Hyunmin's life. But they do lose one in the meantime down middle, so now this kind of encourages this B take. Yeah, Freeing's isolated, but I doubt anyone's gonna try and go, ooh, Freeing, easy. 20 HP there.
Slipped at Chronicle with a spam.
God, all unconfirmed damage, but off the back of Kron's utility and spam there.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Certainly makes it doable here for Fnatic in what is a 4v4 post. Oh, Kayak.
Lovely.
Caught off guard here by Marco.
Ooh, couldn't quite get around the corner in time. Wall goes up, ult invested. No safety really to be had here.
They're
It's
all
all
caught.
pistols out. Freeing tries to stand his ground, and he does. What a shot from him. As Alpha a 1v3. Weakened opponent, sure, but for how long? The rifle should be back out by now. I think he knows that time is starting to tick a little too quickly. Brilliant again, but Alpha, I don't think you got much more time to change the outcome of the round, but the cost is key.
Absolutely fine with that. The moment drops when Alpha thinks, actually, just remove all these weapons. Really well played.
Now, with attention shown, paranoia committed. Great timing from Alpha. Able to deny the wall. Being scored. Flashback, big shot. Okay. Now, Boaster, got to be cautious here. Easy to get split on. Dart's good, does get handled, but both shooting, I think.
Yeah, both shooting at it will reveal Crashy's position.
They're making these Guardians work now. Marco with another big kill. Marco has been a massive difference maker for DRX here. Maybe not the most flashy kills, but for Fnatic, the option suddenly fall to 0.
Just putting in good, honest work for DRX.
Yes.
Chronicle on the flank here will be held by Marco once more, who's been deadly from this area. I think they're just looking to shepherd DRX into the site. Maybe make it costly once more. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
What did Chronicle see there?
I don't know. Aldrone at the same time, spotting one towards middle. But still building towards A.
Nowhere to run!
Paranoia's going to land. Hunter's Fury going to tag as well. Flashback.
There's nowhere to go.
Gifted.
Oh, look at this. DRX, when they know what the plan is, when they've got the cards in front of them, their execution is second to none.
Chronicle a chance to find the kill, but unable to pin Bane down. And actually finds Crashes on the back of that 18 HP now. Swing into mid, but again, so much time has passed. Fnatic just able to find an exit potentially.
It's looking like DRX have found what they needed that was lacking from map 1. And Fnatic not really adapting all that much. I guess there was a little bit of a switch up from DRX there, splitting through middle a bit more. Maybe expecting that's where there was going to be a fight potential. They thought they could isolate Freeing. As it stands, once again, Fnatic have no answer to this. DRX doing exactly what Qeon this time. A much more heavy emphasis towards middle. I think they're expecting this fight back through Fnatic from mid to deal with what Freeing's been doing. But DRX are here. They've read the adaptation, but can they still handle it?
Drone will tag at least here. Trying to play Alpha in on the back of the TP. We'll find one here. Red's available, but he's going to be stuck in this corner now. The wall's removed immediately.
Oh, Alpha, do you get out of there? What do you do? There it is. Just about the right timing to dip away. And finally, they've got a clean first kill. And that's Human Gone, who's been that burst and pop towards the A side.
See if DRX can make a recovery here in round 20. Flashback. Still willing to push forwards here. 2 players from Fnatic on the other side of this. Flash will catch. Kayak's down.
Yeah, look at this layering again. If it's not going to be Hyunmin doing it, you're going to have Flashback right there as the second string to it. Layer the ult on top. There's one corner to run to. They're surely aware. Boaster, damage from above, but nowhere near enough. As Chronicle and Crash is feeling irrelevant to the round. Closed out again. The Bane's HP is low. Those shock darts could be the death of them, but no, still alive. Dart goes in and away we go, but Bane picks him right out of the air as Qeon, the last man alive, a 1v3. He's been nasty to date, but it looks like the eventual death from Flashback is here. 12 rounds for DRX. One more to go to take us to a third.
Wall up here to try and find something over the top in mid.
Oh.
Going to be pinged out here.
And here comes the torpedo over the top, but Alpha, I mean, there's no getting out of these sometimes. It feels like he's just put into the corner. Like trying to make an impression off of Cat. Freeing is getting closer. Ain't in that L drone. Doesn't quite crest the corner, but the information feels like it's there.
Yeah, they should still know about this, and Freeing beheading Kayak.
That was clean from freeing. Crashy's Boaster and Kron. Where are you off to?
Boaster trying to catch somebody with a paranoia. Only 2 Bulldogs and a Guardian in the hands of the Fnatic players. DRX on the brink here of closing out Ascent.
Well, he's found him.
Cover going out.
Smoke to main, yeah. Deep up. So he wants to maybe make a bit of a play, but that dart handled early this time. Preemptive spam,
left.
but it's not where they are. But he's got to try and hold this down. Hits the reload. 20 seconds. Boaster standing guard here, freeing though, alleviating the stress.
What?
Back of the side, turns on a dime. He made a damn good go, but freeing. Doing work here for DRX. Leaving Chronicle masterful in his craft at times, but this is tough. A 1v2 for survival in this map. The drop down could be deadly. Freeing waiting. This man's on an absolute tear this round, and it ain't gonna stop. 4 kills to close it for freeing. And DRX answering back in kind. Map 2 is theirs, and Lotus will be the decider here.
I think his utility is always on point, and to me, is 1000% a game changer on the side of Fnatic. If Crashes turns up, this should be a win for them.
Whichever team wins this map, they're going to do it their way.
It's been those defensive rounds, man. People have been struggling, at least in this series, but already Boaster got to be cautious. Yeah, he's been dealt with so easily. He's trying to play out by that wall on rubble. Hyunmin gonna isolate, back away, no threats found.
Fnatic quick to try and explore outside B here, but freeing. He started to heat up towards the end of Ascent for sure.
Yeah, he was nasty. Commanding a lot of presence on map 2. Bane there, going to take that as his go signal, and Crashies. I know, I get it. You really wanted that kill towards CT, but brother, you got to turn around at some point. Kron last one alive, 18 HP. DRX. I mean, I wanted some defensive rounds there.
Well,
quite good. That's quite a good one.
This is a good indicator, potentially, of things to come.
Again, if you're thinking about like prepping for this, as much as Fnatic have kind of stuck with this, DRX can prep to their heart's content. This is nothing new. No quirky comps, no alpha on a sage, no anything weird. It's just your cookie cutter bread and butter. And he's just caught in a rock and a hard place. There's not much to do, really, isn't that well?
And quickly, we'll pivot back towards B.
Oh,
no, he's not been spotted!
Had no idea, but there was no escape in the end. But look at the HP. What the hell?
How was he still alive?
I don't know. He's got plot armor somehow.
Some presence, but the confirmation here on the back of Hyunmin will probably set things in motion.
Marco.
He's on! Oh my god!
These Prowlers are on DRX's side. He almost got a follow up there. Like, Crash is down on what, 50 HP? Oh. Hyunmin still has that Bulldog, so I don't think this is completely out of the realms of reality. Horn back up right about now.
He's heard the reposition as well.
That's kind of big, right?
Last player standing.
Yeah, he's walking on the angle. Crashies will punish, but Hyunmin's still here.
This isn't bad. Okay, Crashies, really big round from him.
Redeemed
Prowlers,
himself,
less so.
yeah.
I don't think I can even blame him on half of those.
No.
But
So maybe he wants to deal with the turret, but the timing's going to be pretty good for Fnatic.
He wasn't wrong. And Bane, he can't make it out. Look at the combination of the utility that facilitated that kill. There wasn't much escaping as Flash gets pushed back. And just the Tootsies on show.
Wow.
Some of these shots very close.
Very, very close. Kayak will be allowed to remain here at the top of the rope. DRX look as if they're backing away from this already.
Not ready yet.
Retrieve the orb. Again, with Marco playing so deep here. Surprised not to see an extra body from DRX committed.
Yeah, it felt like they were trying to like test him, but they actually get a thing on this. Oh! What a snap from freeing! I thought he was out of it on the first. The TP's in though, so that's another body on the side. You're getting blended down.
Spike down.
It's a brutal fight for that C control. Tap on. testing out if that spam was going to come in for the second time of asking. It is. But the plant's now in place. Chronicle up in the corner. Something against that in the end. Maybe he's searching towards CT. Bane, the timing on this would be wild. And it's gut-wrenching for Bane there. Chronicle's just striding around the site. It's actually Alpha. Still standing here. Human's HP is so low. And Post, I've got to say, is really good at holding post plants on C. So you're probably not going to see much more play here.
Enough presence here to, A, confirm absence from Fnatic, but you can see already, Fnatic and Alpha are re-clearing back that direction.
And that's something key with Fnatic. They'll always clear a question mark. They give themselves the time to do so. They'll refight for space, happily. Something we saw even in EMEA playoffs kind of get exploited. Teams waiting for that to then punish their re-clear tendencies. Now, as it stands, they've been given the absolute keys to the castle. This couldn't have gone better for them. Aside from the fact they lost crashes on A. But look at this plant. Then look at the positions towards CT. DRX have to be aware there's a chance.
They've got to consider this.
Just the timing alone, but Kayak playing on the kill. Taking away Bane. They can pop down a turret, fall back towards site. Damage looking done. Trying to crunch on in though. Flashback investing the ult.
Don't have a paranoia to post off this either. Not much in the form of utility to follow up. Just commit towards the kill.
I didn't like that. Felt desperate, but Humans willing to put his body on the line. But Fnatic welcome it. They greet it with open arms. DRX feeling like they misplayed that a little bit.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, DRX are only bringing in a Guardian Insist where I guess alternatively, they wouldn't have had anything. But still trailing by 4. Not necessarily out of the woods. Alpha shut down on a wild old swing.
There's balance to Alpha. Sometimes he gets a little too out of his cage. You got to kind of keep him back a little bit there. Disrespecting that much utility felt quite bold. Flashback. Trying to catch Poster on this, and that's a really good attempt. Gonna send him away on half HP.
Nearly connecting on the other side of the TP there. Still sending out a couple of warning shots. Fnatic now, not many options. Looking to try and re-clear towards Marco. Especially on the back of the ping here. And as we said, only a Guardian, but the timing is going to be beautiful for this paranoia.
Going into Marco. Gotta be careful to not get kind of duped by crashes, but actually Hyunmin, the position very well done from him. And kind of playing these slightly forward positions at this point, considering how late Fnatic plays, is really punishing for them. It's hard for Fnatic to be able to scale up properly. Hence why taking those refights is so important to this.
And this is where you have to credit the decision, even though it's in the previous round, I mean, to save these rifles, certainly going to read into the fact that most likely faked. I was going to say, if he didn't spam, but the flash is perfect from freeing to set that in motion.
Deadly little duo there. Getting him out of dodge. Alpha is going to be found. They have a decent read on this. 2 players put to just handling him, and 2 on the C side. 1 still left loose. Flashback.
He catches crashes.
Yeah.
Doesn't know about the spike just yet because it was blind through the smoke.
Spot on. Does Alpha get them away forward? Hyunmin's shouldering this. And he's not going to take any chances. He's going to try and force Alpha forward, and Bane makes a fumble. That is going to cost them. That opens up a chance, be it small or not. You've got to be careful on that. Hyunmin now put into a corner, fights forward, takes away Kayak. Plants in, down to 2. Qeon on the side trying to bound on up. It's Alpha to find him. Qeon wants to go deeper. Spots out another. Marco now going to be challenged down. Fnatic dividing and conquering, and then freeing, finally stopping the rot. That felt like those two were about to unravel DRX, but freeing, finally denying them. Timing on that. But you've got to be patient with Fnatic. You never know if it's quite the full in or if it is a fake. But now we can see it. It looks like it's building up to a full site take here. Oh no, and Free's gone down. That was the ult gone. This should be the go signal. Green light. Maybe not. Bane. Stop crashes, which does remove a little bit of that info game they could have played. Does need downstairs welcome to fall off this and wait for the cavalry to arrive.
Certainly no, brings it to a 4v4.
Oh, they're so paranoid about there being a lurk.
Hitting the brakes.
We'll wait things out now. Again, utility going to be pretty comfortable for DRX here in terms of the retake. We'll cycle the operator across to Marco. See a glance back towards B and now set their sights towards Fnatic.
Clearing side itself. They're still back to try and get rid of him. Water playing in the smokes. But Fnatic are good at this. Boaster is good at this post-plant. Flashback, probably the one to get the challenge. He's got it, and he wins it. Boaster already going to find Bane, though. That's a player on the spike itself. Hyunmin now tries his hand at his lock. It's not working out. It's out for a Boaster. I told you. Put that boy in this position. He'll give you the round. Fnatic now starting to get themselves back on track, up to 7. Clear on B. DRX at about the 1 minute 10. Oh, what is this? Oh my god. What the hell is going on? Mike, this is an absolute mess. There's just a brawl in spawn.
Yeah.
It's a 1-for-1 trade out somehow. The ult on top from freeing?
I mean, but it's so shallow that it's so easy to avoid by 2, potentially 3 players, and Kayak will punish freeing as well to try and get some information back in their favor. Yeah, very bizarre to see.
I don't know if there was just a layer missing to that plan. This meant to come from maybe B pushing up at the same time. Catch
Well,
him
they
on
did
that
find
back
a
pedal.
kill outside B, but...
Yeah,
30 seconds left.
very odd. Arms wide open here for Crashies.
Face your fear!
And an attempt made by Flashback, but this round looks like it was kind of chalked. I don't know what the game plan was, but Fnatic played it much better than expected, or handled it better than expected, as Hyunmin makes a individual attempt. Now just Marco in a 1v4, taking the wind out of maybe DRX's sails after what was a good turn of events for them. Getting up to 4 rounds, could have been 5. It certainly won't be now. 4 to 8. Fnatic showing a lot of diligence here on this map.
Smoke will drop, reveal goes in. It is dealt with. So I'm getting any confirmation of numbers, but certainly presence.
A little ratty corner does get so much play. Oh! I need it from his POV. Prius, if you don't mind. Now at this point though, it was a gamble stack, right? Fnatic put a lot of players behind this. Now, obviously maybe it's prep based, but still, it's worked well to get that first, but they've continued their effort. They haven't stopped. They've carried on walking all the way through spawn. And if you're DRX, you might have a slight idea, but it ain't anytime soon. Gonna try and take side control, but Marco, when that penny dropped, Alpha, how are you clearing that?
Still holding that, by the way. As that Flashback's in such a good position to backstab.
Oh, Alpha. I'd love to have seen one of these, but
30 seconds left.
Hyunmin and Marco trying to recover what feels like a ill-fated round now.
Planted.
Does he get another? Oh, he certainly went for it, and he left them in a very vulnerable position.
Damage is done. 20 HP for Marco, 45 for Hyunmin. A 3v2 here in favor of Fnatic.
Shadows traveling.
Still got a paranoia to work with as well. Imagine you make something out of it. You're hoping for mistakes, right? It's a weird choice, but they've still got the additional body to put on the line here. If you started, who goes first? Marco tries to draw the eyes. Chronicle does find him, and Kayak closes down the account on towards Hyunmin. But this round was started and basically ended by the man on the screen. Hyunmin's already made it through, but he's taken all that damage earlier on.
Well, look at the rotation that they've pulled.
Again, maybe off that info of freeing.
Oh my god, they're not going to check him.
This could be the saving grace.
Crashies checked it!
Crashies, how are you checking this? So heads up from him. And now they look a little lost at this. Freeing is doing work though. Trying to slow down rotations, cost them comfort. As Alpha clears this. 30 seconds, running late now. This Odin is going to be lethal. He's going to catch the clone rather than the players who are going to try and curtail right around towards Street. Get that spike down. Marco tries to get up close and personal, bring that Stinger to range. Flashback still holding on. Desperate to do some damage to give him a chance here.
An advantage here for Fnatic. 3v2, Flashback only on a Guardian.
Does he feel brave enough to go around the world? I don't think he does. But Bane putting up a good performance now.
There.
They're going to have to work to clear backside. Flashback committing to holding the cross. Looking unsure and hesitant. He gets his head removed. And now Flashback has to hit some big boy shots. And only one was never going to be enough here. Kayak still alive, defused on the cards. Fnatic closing in on 12. capitulate like this after what's been a great first 2 maps back and forth the whole way. That pedigree kicking in for Fnatic, but not quite for DRX. Flashback, he's just been mangled trying to go through towards A.
The run and gun with an Odin.
I'll find you.
Bane trying to plant the seed of doubt.
Ooh,
actually, Kayak, yeah.
Something. That will bring a player back. That costs them a little bit of presence, but...
I mean, the tag was still there, freeing down to 10 HP.
30 seconds left.
Game on the line now. Series point, 20 seconds. You got to make your play. And this is it. They're putting all the eggs in this basket, and it's all towards Alpha. Playing patient, but the stall's in, leaving with those final seconds to try and stick this. Try and get that plant in. Great from Human. Digging deeper, taking away Chronicle. Plant is in play, but they're losing out on the players as we speak. Human overwhelmed. Fnatic nearly there, but the turnaround, Bane, beautiful. Crashy's left in a 1v2. His game sense has been unreal. Can he find freeing? Can he find Bane?
Doesn't look as if he has any idea where freeing's repositioned to.
Clearing deep is costing him time.
Yeah.
He had to do it, had to go for it. Bold on the cross, but can he clear the site in time? Freeing played very well here, but he does go down. It's a 1v1. He spots Bane. Horn up in 3, 7 bullets. Please. Crashies. The time is running low. You've got to make your move. The Horn gives away the game, and Bane just has to play his life. DRX clinging to theirs at 5-12. Now you got operators, Odins, ults against you. The odds are stacked. And Flashback is buried by Crashies. Red in the smoke. Freeing. How much can he give him this time? He's stalwart in that B approach. Patience on display.
Dropping spike.
3 players on C site this time, Mike. The odds are not looking in their favor. As that shot does go astray as Kayak. Still going to be on duty. Not going to come in. Does he stay? No, he leaves. The right choice. Respect given, and only for a second. As Chronicle catching the cross, leaving just 2 breathing. Make it just 1, freeing the final man. Can he make a stand here? Ult goes for it. Why not? You've got to put it all on the line now. Paint Shell pushing him away. Prowler confirming presence. Crashies knows. He's surrounded on all fronts, Mike. I don't think there's a way out of this for him. There absolutely is not. Fnatic simply untouchable on this map.
What a fantastic recovery as well. Across the series in general, sure. DRX obviously closing out map 2, but this was DRX's to lose in terms of that first half.